And being too critical and being too judgmental is costing you money. Like it's costing you to miss the mark yourself of seeing what God can do with your money just because you have some type of stereotype, some type of bias about who's in a company, what somebody's doing in a company. Like, for example, if Elf Beauty had a transgender or somebody like that, who's the representative, one of the representatives of their companies, like the CFO or something. Like, who cares? Who cares? Like, so just because you want to nitpick and be so critical, like you're missing out on probably millions. Like that's so dumb to me. Being so prideful, so arrogant, which I would associate with being judgmental. Like you know that's not discern. That's not being discerning and being what's the Bible say? Uh, judge. It does say it's a certain way we have to judge, right? Judge with discernment. Like that's not judging with discernment. That's judging with biases and stereotypes, which that's not discernment. That's literally that's the carnal way of judging. Like, let's be honest, okay? Like, a lot of Christians, they'll look at me like the two weed companies I want to invest in, Avant Brands and Planet 13. Just knowing like how stocks move, like that's what you're invested in. So like a lot of times Christians, like they confuse they're so judgmental and so critical that they want to judge you for the littlest thing. Like just find the littlest hint of like something to judge, and they don't show any mercy or any grace. When all of us could do the same thing to each and every single person on this earth, right? We could always find something to hate, always find something where somebody's falling short and missing the mark. Like that's so easy to do. But with stocks, like it's so simple. You may not like somebody, or like if you knew everybody in Elf Beauty, for example, all the people, all the representatives, all the majority shareholders, like you wouldn't want anything to do with them because you probably find something to be critical about. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Uplift Beyond 95 with Sean Christopher Jenkins. Are you subscribed? Please subscribe, but don't just subscribe. Watch this video all the way through, and please click that like button. And not just that, can you please watch all the videos all the way through and click the like button? Please click the like button. That's all the payment I asked for. That's all I asked for. I'm putting you guys on game. How to make money in your sleep. How to make money when you poop. How to make money so much so behind the scenes, passive income that get paid when you just do any and everything. As every single day you live, you get paid, right? And you don't have to work. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you do work, you just make even more money, because then that puts you in a situation where you got multiple streams of income coming in. So if you want more advice when it comes to that, subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right. So and then after you subscribe, click the bell so you're notified anytime we upload another video and stuff like that. But anyways, I got a treat for you guys today. So somebody asked me a question on a video that I just posted on my channel, Uplift past Crossroads and Uplift Beyond 95. The video was this, biggest mistakes stock investors make, part 2. So I got 387 views so far on this video, and I appreciate all the views, man. I'll make sure to put it in the description of this video, right, so you guys can watch it as well. But yeah, you guys have been tearing it up on Uplift past Crossroads, my ministerial page, where you can see all my sermons and Bible studies. It's just where I talk about any and everything if it relates to God and stuff like that. So all my money videos that I'm doing for Uplift Beyond 95 will be on here as well. So for the past 3 videos, man, y'all been tearing it up. 54 views, man, 385 views, 130 views. So man, like, I appreciate the support. So somebody asked me an amazing question, and let's talk about the question that they asked. So Peter, this video's for you, brother. I told you I'm gonna hit you with so many videos, and here they are. Right? You made me do a whole series on your question that you asked. And so on this rock, I will build this ministry, Uplift Beyond 95 and Uplift past Crossroads. So Peter, thanks for your question. We need you to come on this channel, and I hope you take you accept the call, you accept the mission, man, and you come and teach us about options. Please come, man. You're welcome here, and we need you, brother. All right. So yeah, this guy does options. Peter Peter Binnick. I did not see that. Peter Binnick. I didn't see that on the last video, but I'm pretty sure his name Peter. Peter, what's up, man? All right, so he wrote this to me in that video, biggest mistakes in the stock market investors make, part 2. He said, love the passion on investing you have, and weaving a bit of religion into a video on investing. Man, I'm about to give you all the religion right now. We're about to tear it up real quick, because the Bible gives you so much insight about investing, what to do with your money, and I'm about to hit you guys with it right now. I ain't holding back, man. That's my ministry. So it's very key. And let me talk real quick before we even go here. It is critical that we get our money right. It is critical that we figure out this money thing, because if we don't figure out this, man, our lives will be hell on this earth, right? Because let me tell you guys something, man. Money runs the world. I'm sorry. Money dictate everything. Money is everything in this world. If your money ain't right, your life ain't gonna be right. I'm sorry. It's a fact. Like, which one's better, to be poor or be rich? Like, yeah, Jesus is with us in either situation, but I'm gonna tell you which one's easier. I'm gonna tell you which one can which one's less stress and more peaceful. I'll tell you which one it is. You know which one it is. So, man, money, like, it does a lot for you. So, like, if you don't get your money right, life ain't gonna go well for you, man. Like, it may, because God, he's in every situation, he's everywhere. So I ain't gonna limit God, right? I'm just saying, like, having money and just having it, having that taken care of, right? Not having to worry about money because you got so much money to begin with. It just makes life so much more fun, right? Who don't want money? Like, so I'm just keeping it real, all right? And the Bible talks about that. The Bible talks about, what to do with our money. Like, and what's crazy is, I'm gonna talk about it, like, it talks about investing. I don't even understand, like, that's why I gotta do research on how do you invest your money back in Jesus' time period. Like, because it'd be different if Jesus didn't say it. He said it. And so, Peter, we're talking about your question. So on your question, I'm building this rock. I'm building this church, right? You're the rock. So let's talk about what Peter said, man. Watch this, guys. He tore this up. So he said, love the passion on investing you have and weaving a bit of religion into a video on investing. But you also made a statement. He's paraphrasing that you didn't care about how a company made money as long as you can invest into it and make money as well. Isn't that a tough suspect to for people trying to follow Jesus' example? I mean, I don't think the disciples would have invested money into a company making money from the Romans because they want to do good with the profits. Anyway, just food for thought. I'm not making any judgment calls. It's just a subject I'm dealing with in my own walk. 1 John 2:15 really should make everyone examine themselves and their own motivations, even in the investing world. One strategy I use with investing is selling options on a company I like and want to buy. You need to come on here, man. Teach us how to do options, bro. For real. Come, please come. You're welcome. All right. So selling a cash secured put option on that company gets you paid while you wait on a price you like to buy. It's just what has worked for me. I just do not want to buy a stock at market prices. I like a discount/sale price to buy a great company. Options gets you paid to wait on your price. Anyway, all the best to you. God bless you. God bless you, Peter. All the best to you. All the best to you, man. One of my favorite scripture verses, Psalms 23:6. What does it say? Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. I pray that scripture verse is your daily walk, your daily life, every single day. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. But let's tackle your amazing question, man. Oh, man. So I'm gonna hit this one. This is gonna be my third video for you right here. The last part. I'm just gonna focus on the second part right here. So you said, you talked about a statement I made about how we can invest in any company in stocks, right? Because we can, right? Like, the stock market ain't closed off. There's not certain stocks that are limited to people. It's I can't even tell you how many stocks are in the stock market. It's more than 4,000. There's a whole lot of stocks to invest in the stock market, right? Got a whole lot of options. But just because you can invest in anything doesn't mean you should. Just because you can invest in everything doesn't mean you should. You have to limit your options. Just options. See, you have to pick and choose your battles, because not every investment is a great investment. Not every investment will make you the greatest return of money in the shortest amount of time, or some investments are past this time. Like, every single stock is in a different place, and we just got to figure out what place are all of them in, right? So, and that's what I was trying to say in the video. So in the video, he was talking about how I said it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're racist. I don't care what your political views are. I don't care what your views are, what you think about life. If I can make money from the stock, I'm gonna do it, because that's the whole point of investing in stocks, right? When it comes to investing in stocks, it doesn't matter really what even first of all, if we did research thoroughly on what everybody's views were, what everybody thought, what everybody truly believed, especially when it comes to companies and what they're really putting their money in, who they're really supporting, I guarantee we wouldn't invest in them. I guarantee we wouldn't want anything to do with them. So like, to view stocks like that critically, like that judgmental, like, and I like how you use the word judgmental. Like, that's not the way to judge a stock. The way to judge a stock is, is it the time to put your money in it? Because there's a time to put your money in, there's a time to take your money out, because that's what I'm talking about. See, so many people get it twisted, especially beginning investors. They think that they're investing their whole life, their whole being, their whole soul into a stock, like they're actually marrying a stock. And just because you invest in a stock, that means you are selling your soul. Like, it doesn't. And a lot of Christians do that, like holy rollers and stuff like that. They look at a stock and just anything that anybody does, and they just judge so critically and think that just because somebody does something like dancing, playing basketball, it could be something simple like that, that's a part of life. Just because they do something, made it to the NBA, it could be anything, singing music, like, just because they do something, like a Christian thinks, oh man, like, you ain't godly because you ain't a gospel singer. Like, you ain't holy because you don't play basketball in a church league for God. Like, you don't come, you know what I'm saying? So like, just because we don't do things that how other people would want us to do it, that means we ain't walking with God. That ain't true. So I like how you said in your statement, Peter, you said you're not going to be judgmental. You got your own walk. I like how you said that. Like, because it's true. So like, when it comes to me, when it comes to investing in stocks, like, I take my feelings out of it completely. It doesn't matter what my views are. It doesn't matter what my stereotypes are. I don't care. I try to pick a stock based on, can I make money within 6 months? Can I make money in a year? And not just money. I ain't just talking about money. Will this stock go up? Will this stock go up at least $50? At least $150, at least $500. If it can go up that much, $1,000. That's my goal. Can this stock go up $1,000 and then do a stock split? If it's gonna do that, oh yeah, that's the stock for me. And I'm gonna put you guys on game real quick. So here goes my stocks right now. And as of Thursday, July 2nd, 2026. And so yeah, this is my portfolio. So today's Friday, July 3rd, 2026. So obviously the stock market's closed. It's not open on the weekends or on holidays. So July 3rd is considered a holiday, right? Right now for 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, by the way, guys. But yeah, like, here goes my stock. So like, for example, Elf Beauty. I bought it at, where did I buy it? My average share price is $55. Boy, I was buying that mug up. I've never seen Elf Beauty that low, even though it's been that low years ago. But I didn't get to get in on it, but I did now. That mug, I've only seen it at $120. All right, yeah. So like I was talking about, sorry for the lapse and the weirdness in between the video. It was raining outside. It was a thunderstorm, and my Wi-Fi went out. So my power didn't go out, but my Wi-Fi went out here in Lebanon, Tennessee. So, but let's keep on talking about what I was talking about. Hopefully the flow is still flowing for this video. It's probably gonna be better because I got to prepare a little bit more for it. All right, but anyways, like with Elf Beauty, man, like, who's the CEO of Elf Beauty? Like, what are their views? What are their political affiliations? What's their religion? Like, I know Elf Beauty is going to go to $150, and it may even go to $200. Like, if we look at like the highest price Elf Beauty's ever been at, with its stock price, I think it's been a 200 before, but it may have even been like $240. Like, yeah, $217, $210. So a lot of times when people look at a stock, and I think Peter would know this from looking at options, like, a lot of times people think it's a guarantee that a stock price will go back to, the highs or the highest of highs that has ever been to, and it will go even further. But that's not always the case. Like, a lot of factors and a lot of stars have to align for a stock to go up like that, just like with options. Like, so Peter, you're so good at options. I think you're going to be great at stocks. So that's why me and you need to talk so we can sharpen each other. Iron sharpens, iron sharpens iron. So yeah, man, because like I want to do options too, because I know for sure Elf Beauty it's gonna probably go to $500, like a share. Like, but it's definitely gonna go 200 again. So I've only ever seen it at $120. I've never seen it go down to $50. So I bet the farm. I put as much money as I could in it. And if I had more, I would have put more money in it, you know, especially if I was making like money like that and I was employed and I could dollar cost average into a stock. I would keep on putting a certain amount of money every paycheck I make. And every time I make money, bonuses or whatever, I'll put it into these stocks. But what I'm trying to convey is like, it doesn't matter, what somebody's political views are, what their religion is. Like, we're talking about stocks. We're not talking about anything else. So like a lot of time Christians, and I'm going to talk about Christians real quick because I'm a Christian, but a lot of time they're holy rollers. Like that's what I'm calling them. Like they like to it's okay. I believe God's in everything. I believe that as a Christian, we should like glorify God in every single facet and area of our lives, even when it comes to stocks. So to me, see, I like how you talked about your intentions and your motives. Like you don't know what mine is, so you can't really judge, am I doing the right thing with a stock and stuff like that. And that was perfect to say, because like a lot of Christians, like they'll look at me like, I think I mentioned in the past video, like the two weed companies I want to invest in, Avant Brands and Planet 13. Like if I had all the money in the world and I had time to wait for a stock to go up, that's what I was trying to convey. If I had time to wait and didn't care about making money in the next 6 months or a year, like, because that's what I need, money up front, like, because I don't know what the future has in store, right? But if I was employed and had a lot of money coming in, had more money coming in than expenses, that's what I'm trying to convey, then I can have my money sit in stocks that I know won't do anything for years, like Planet 13, Honest Stock, uh Avant Brands. Like there's so many that are like, penny stocks, Fubu TV. Like I would let my money sit in there because I would you don't put a lot of money in it, but I would put so much money in it that if it did take off and do something, oh my gosh. And if not, like, it's my fun money that, I just put in there. And eventually, if it's just not doing anything for too long, and I see something else in the market, like Netflix, for example, Netflix went to $72, $70 since its stock split, but it was at $140 originally for a stock split, 130 this year, 2026, when it first changed its stock price from like $1,500, $1,200 to $130. So, like, just knowing all that, like how stocks move, like that's what you're invested in. So like a lot of times Christians, like they confuse they're so judgmental and so critical that they want to judge you for the littlest thing, like just find the littlest hint of like something to judge, and they don't show any mercy or any grace, when all of us could do the same thing to each and every single person on this earth. Right? We could always find something to hate, always find something where somebody's falling short and missing the mark. Like that's so easy to do. But with stocks, like it's so simple, right? Keep it simple. Like, you may not like somebody, or like if you knew everybody in Elf Beauty, for example, all the people, all the representatives, all the majority shareholders, like you wouldn't want anything to do with them because you probably find something to be critical about. You see what I'm saying? So like that's not the way to judge a stock, right? So when it comes to stocks, I want to say this too. Like, you're not marrying a stock. Like you're not in a committed relationship with a stock. The stock is not your God. And some people would view that. So I like how you mentioned 1 John 2:15, do not love the Lord. You're right. I mean, do not love the world, right? But I want to say it. But yeah, you said this verse, and it's so powerful because like a lot of times Christians think that because somebody has money or because somebody is successful or anything like that, like, they're so jealous and envious, and they don't know that that's what that is. It's jealousy and envy. Like that they confuse their success with love and idolizing and stuff like that. But a stock is a stock, right? and there's a time to be in a stock, there's a time to be out of a stock. There's a season where a stock is successful and it's good to be in, and there's a season where it's not. And that's for any and every single stock in the stock market, no matter what stock it is. SpaceX just came in the stock market. That's a stock I want to get in just for the hype, because I know it's gonna go up. Right. But it's not something I'm gonna be married to for the rest of my life unless the business is just that great. Like, and it's just going to continually do good and report great earnings, never be in debt. Like, I'm looking for certain things, certain successes, and not in every stock. Like, they're going to go through something, because in this economy, the economy is forever changing. So, like, there's a season where stocks are going to take off and soar, but not every stock does that. That's very rare when it comes to all the stocks to ever be in the stock market. But the successful ones, there's a time where it's going to take off and thrive, and there's a time in a season where it's not going to do anything. It's going to be stagnant, or it's just done taking off because everybody knows about it. Like McDonald's, Walgreens, Walmart, like those will never take off. It already had its season. Unless they are going to make EVs or do something, make robots, they got to do something innovative to be a part of AI or something. You know what I'm saying? So a stock is a stock. It's not God. It's not your relationship with God. And a lot of times people do that, right? They'll associate it with that. But I'm gonna do another video talking about how, a stock in a sense describes, and it can describe you, and it's who you are and stuff like that. Is what you know. Like, that's what a stock portfolio is. Like, the stocks that you invest in, it should be stuff that you know without a shadow of a doubt. And nobody can judge you based on what you know, because your stock portfolio at the end of the day is private. Like, nobody knows what you invested in except for the IRS. If you make money or lose money, or the people that you're investing in, the brokerage company, Fidelity, Merrill Edge, Merrill Lynch, Charles Schwab, Vanguard. So, like, a stock is just a tool to be used to be a good steward with your money that God gave you. That's all a stock is. It's not a commitment, like, so, and that's some myths that Christians have about money, stocks. Like, it's ignorance, and ignorance is not bliss. Like, just because you think something doesn't mean it's right. And just because you think something doesn't mean everybody thinks that way. And that's why so many people are broke and don't got no money, because they don't confront their own ignorance, their own prejudice, their own biases. They just like to stay in their little cubicle, stay in their little box, and limit God, limit what God can do, limit what money can do. And that's why you don't got no money, right? So, man, thank you for your amazing question, man. Your amazing question, Peter. Like, you rock, man. I wish everybody asked a question on here like you, and I pray that they do. I'm gonna call this a video. All right, this is the end of the video. All right, you guys know what to do. All right, I'm about to hit you guys with way more answering Peter's question. Peter, you can tell I love your question, because I'm hitting you with so many videos. This is the second video, so let's go ahead and hit you with even more. But guys, you know what to do. Please follow my social media pages, best social media pages ever. I work really hard on them. You can find daily quotes and Bible verses that I post every single day, inspirational and motivational stuff, even photos that inspire me with quotes in it to, like, spark your imagination, spark your relationship with God, just anything like that. So that's on my Instagram specifically, and Twitter. And then also, you know what to do. Uplift Beyond 9 to 5. Please subscribe. After you subscribe, click the bell and select all, so you're notified anytime I upload another video. And please do the same thing with Uplift past Crossroads. If you want to see my sermons and Bible studies, or in my financial videos that you're seeing right now, you'll see that on there as well. And then also, we're on Facebook, Uplift Beyond 9 to 5. Same videos will be on here, same content that I post on my YouTube channel, and TikTok as well. All right, so thanks for tuning in, guys. All right, you guys have a great rest of y'all day, and I pray that you enjoyed me and you're enjoying me answering these questions throughout this video. All right, so you got a question, write in the comment section or DM me on one of my social media platforms, preferably my Facebook, because that's easier to see for me, because I got followers on top of followers on the rest of my accounts. But man, please click the like button. Please click the like button, man. Just click the like button. That's all I ask for. All right, that's the only payment I ask for. I'm giving you guys the game with stocks, how to make money in your sleep, how to make so much money that where you don't have to work and you can live in the freedom and the authority that God has enabled you to live on this world. You don't got to be the slave to the system and go to and do stuff that you hate. I'm trying to help you out. So please click the like button. That's all.